This is Demo 6 about the spinal cord. The spinal cord is a major reflex center and conduction pathway between the body and the brain. It extends from the medulla oblongata through the foramen magnum here, down the vertebral canal, and ends at the IV disc of L1 to L2. It's protected by the vertebral canal, the spinal meninges, and the cerebrospinal fluid. There's two enlargements. The cervical enlargement from C4 to T1 is here, and its anterior rami form the brachial plexus. Then the lumbar enlargement from L1 to S3 has anterior rami forming the lumbar and sacral plexus. The conus medullaris is the tapered end of the spinal cord, ending at L1, L2. Then the cauda equina is the extension of the spinal cord, made up of dorsal and ventral roots, descending to exit their appropriate vertebral levels. And it's housed in the lumbar cistern, which is a site for lumbar punctures. The meninges are the coverings of the spinal cord that surround, support, and protect the cord and nerve roots. So deep to the vertebrae is the epidural space. It's filled with adipose tissue and veins. It's where the anterior and posterior roots extend to exit the intervertebral foramen. Then the dura mater is the thick protective outer coat composed of tough, fibrous, and elastic tissue. Next is the arachnoid mater, which is a delicate avascular membrane, and it lines the dural sac. Then we have the subarachnoid space, which houses the CSF, which nourishes, protects, and allows for chemical signals to travel through. Then the pia mater is the deepest layer, consisting of flattened cells, and it's closely adhered to the spinal cord. So you can see the meninges overlaying the spinal cord here. The denticulate ligament is an extension of the pia mater that runs longitudinally down the length of the spinal cord, and it anchors the cord to the dura mater so that it doesn't move around in the vertebral canal. Then on either side of this ligament, you can see the dorsal and ventral roots. They go out of the intervertebral foramen to form a spinal nerve. The filum terminale is an extension of the pia mater that extends inferiorly from the conus medullaris here, and it goes all the way down to the coccyx. So the filum terminale internum descends among the spinal nerve roots in the cauda equina and penetrates the inferior end of the dural sac, where it becomes the filum terminale externum, which passes through the sacral hiatus to attach to the coccyx.